Imagine standing in the crossroads of the world, surrounded by towering skyscrapers, blinding neon lights, and the roaring energy of millions of fans from every single corner of the globe. Welcome to New York City in the summer of 2026, the ultimate battleground for the biggest FIFA World Cup in human history. This isn't just another tournament. It's an expanded 48-team mega spectacle, and New York is right at the heart of it all. Whether you're a die-hard football fan who has crossed oceans to be here, or a traveler wanting to experience sports history in the city that never sleeps, this is your ultimate survival guide. In this video, we are breaking down absolutely everything you need to know to survive and thrive during your World Cup journey. From the colossal stadium steps to the underground food scenes, the jaw-dropping ticket prices, and the secret spots only the locals know about, we've got you covered. We'll map out your total budget, reveal hidden transit hacks to beat the insane crowd, and show you exactly how to make every single dollar count. So dust off your jerseys, pack your cameras, and turn up the volume. Let's dive straight into how you can watch the FIFA World Cup 2026 live in New York City. Let's talk about the absolute battleground where sports history will be written. The New York, New Jersey Stadium, globally known as the legendary MetLife Stadium. Located just a stone's throw away across the river in East Rutherford, this colossal arena boasts a staggering capacity of over 82,500 roaring spectators. This summer, it is not just hosting regular group stages. It has been crowned with the highest honor in sports, hosting the official 2026 FIFA World Cup final on July 19th. To meet strict FIFA guidelines, the stadium has undergone massive, multi-million-dollar renovations, replacing rows of lower-tier seating with a state-of-the-art modular system to accommodate a pristine, natural grass pitch. Getting here is a crucial part of your strategy. Do not even think about renting a car or booking a regular taxi on match day unless you want to spend 4 hours stuck on the Lincoln Tunnel approach. Your absolute best friend is the public transit system. Take the NJ Transit train directly from New York's Penn Station straight to the Meadowlands rail station, which drops you off right at the stadium gates. It is incredibly fast, efficient, and cost-effective. Alternatively, dedicated express buses will run continuously from the Port Authority bus terminal. This stadium is a towering cathedral of modern sports entertainment, and standing inside it when a goal is scored will send literal shivers down your spine. The match experience in New York is going to be completely unparalleled, unlike anything you have ever seen in traditional football nations. Because New York is the ultimate melting pot of the world, every single game will feel like a home game for both playing countries. The energy begins a staggering 5 to 6 hours before kickoff in the massive parking lot surrounding the stadium. This is the American tradition of tailgating meeting global football culture. Imagine fans from Brazil, France, Morocco, and Germany grilling food, sharing drinks, and singing together under the open sky. Once you step through those massive turnstiles, the scale of the production hits you. The stadium features giant high-definition video boards, crisp surround sound, and an open-air architecture that traps the collective roar of 82,000 fans, creating a deafening wave of noise. FIFA is also setting up massive official fan festivals right in the heart of Manhattan, specifically at Liberty State Park and Central Park. Even if you don't have a ticket inside the stadium, the city itself turns into a giant viewing party. Local pubs, rooftop bars, and giant screens across the 5 boroughs will create a carnival atmosphere where you can celebrate alongside thousands of passionate fans from every square inch of the globe. All right, let's get down to the numbers and talk about the elephant in the room: ticket costs. Attending a World Cup in the US is a premium experience, and prices reflect that. FIFA divides tickets into distinct categories. For standard group stage matches, official Category 3 and 4 tickets start around $70 to $150 if you are lucky enough to secure them through the official FIFA lottery ballot. Category 1 premium sideline seats easily jump up to $600 or more. However, if you are looking at the knockout rounds, the round of 16, or the legendary final on July 19th, prices skyrocket. Official prime seats for the final can range from $1,000 to over $3,000 at face value. Now, if you miss the official FIFA sales phase and have to rely on verified secondary resale platforms like Ticketmaster, StubHub, or SeatGeek, expect to pay a heavy premium. Resale prices for group stages can easily hover around $300 to $500, while tickets for the final on the secondary market can reach astronomical figures, sometimes exceeding $5,000 to $10,000 per seat. A massive warning for all travelers. Never, under any circumstances, buy tickets from random individuals on social media or unverified street brokers. Stick exclusively to FIFA-sanctioned platforms to avoid devastating counterfeit scams. Start budgeting early, set your limits, and participate in every official ballot window possible. Finding a place to rest your head in New York during the World Cup is going to be your biggest logistical and financial challenge. Accommodation prices always spike during the summer, but with 1 million soccer fans arriving, rates will be at an all-time high. A standard mid-range hotel room in Manhattan will easily cost you anywhere from $350 to $600 per night. If you demand premium luxury in Times Square or Soho, expect those numbers to easily clear $1,000 a night. But here is the ultimate pro tip to save thousands of dollars. Do not stay in Manhattan. Instead, look for accommodations in North Jersey cities like Hoboken, Jersey City, Secaucus, or East Rutherford itself. Not only are hotels here significantly cheaper, ranging from $180 to $300 a night, but they also put you physically closer to the stadium. Another incredible alternative is exploring outer boroughs like Queens or Brooklyn along major subway lines. As long as you are within a 5-minute walk of a transit station, you can get anywhere in the city effortlessly. Look into booking alternative options like hostels or shared apartments early. The absolute golden rule for the 2026 World Cup is to lock in your accommodation the exact second your flights or match tickets are confirmed. Waiting until the last minute will cost you a fortune. New York is arguably the culinary capital of the universe, and eating your way through this city is just as exciting as the football matches themselves. The beautiful thing about New York is that it caters perfectly to both billionaires and budget backpackers. On the affordable end, you can survive beautifully on the city's iconic street food. We are talking about legendary New York hot dogs, halal carts serving loaded chicken over rice for under $12, and world-famous dollar slices of crispy, cheesy pizza that will keep you full for cheap. For a true New York staple, head to a classic Jewish deli like Katz's for a monumental pastrami sandwich packed high with tender meat, or grab a fresh, chewy morning bagel with cream cheese from Russ & Daughters. If you want to celebrate a massive victory for your country, New York boasts hundreds of world-class Michelin-starred establishments representing every culture on Earth. You can experience authentic culinary masterpieces in Chinatown, stunning pasta dishes in Little Italy, or incredible street food hubs in Queens, which is famously the most diverse county in America. Expect a budget around $30 to $50 a day if you are sticking to incredible street food and local diners, or upwards of $150 a day if you want to experience mid-range sit-down dining and trendy rooftop bars. Just remember to tip your servers. It's standard practice here. When you are not at the stadium cheering for your team, New York City is an endless playground of iconic landmarks that you have seen in movies your entire life. You cannot visit without checking off the absolute legends. Start your morning early at the Empire State Building or the top of the Rock to get a dizzying, panoramic view of the endless concrete jungle. Take a morning stroll across the historic Brooklyn Bridge for the absolute best, most photogenic angles of the downtown skyline, completely free of charge. Catch a ferry over to Liberty Island to stand face-to-face with the Statue of Liberty, the ultimate symbol of freedom. If you need a break from the intense urban energy, lose yourself in Central Park, a massive, lush green oasis right in the center of Manhattan, where you can rent a rowboat or just lounge on the grass. At night, submerge yourself in the blinding neon lights of Times Square, or catch a world-class Broadway theater production. Because these attractions will be flooded with fellow football tourists, Avoid long queues by purchasing an all-inclusive attraction pass, like the New York Pass, online, weeks in advance. This grants you fast-track access and massive discounts, ensuring you spend your precious time making memories instead of waiting in line.
If you want to escape the massive tourist crowds and experience New York like a true local, you need to step off the beaten path and explore the city's incredible hidden gems. First up is the High Line, a brilliant, beautifully landscaped public park built on a historic elevated freight rail line hovering right above the streets of Manhattan's West Side. It offers stunning architectural views and a peaceful escape. Right at the end of the High Line, you'll discover Hudson Yards, home to The Vessel, a futuristic honeycomb-like structure that looks like something out of a science fiction movie. Next, hop on the Roosevelt Island tramway for the cost of a standard subway ride. This aerial cable car glides right alongside the Queensboro Bridge, giving you spectacular, low-flying views of the East River. For an incredible, vibrant afternoon, wander through the historic, tree-lined streets of Greenwich Village and the West Village. Here, you'll find charming brownstones, secret indie bookstores, and cozy underground comedy clubs where the world's biggest comedians regularly perform unannounced. These spots show you the true, authentic soul of New York, away from the chaotic commercial noise, providing the perfect balance to your high-intensity World Cup journey. Let's add it all up and look at the realistic total budget you need to execute this dream trip without any nasty surprises. We have broken this down into two distinct styles, the Smart Backpacker tier and the Premium Fan tier. For the Smart Backpacker, staying in a shared apartment or hostel in New Jersey, relying exclusively on subways and trains, eating incredible street food, and attending 2 group stage matches, you should budget approximately $200 to $250 per day, excluding your international flights. Over a 1-week stay, this totals around $1,500 to $1,800. Now, if you want the full-throttle premium New York experience, staying in a mid-range Manhattan hotel, dining out at sit-down restaurants, taking occasional Uber rides, enjoying the nightlife, and scoring tickets to high-stakes knockout games or the final, your budget will significantly shift. You should realistically expect to spend between $600 to $900 per day. For a week, that brings your total to roughly $4,500 to $6,000. Remember to always allocate an extra emergency fund of at least $500 for unexpected transit changes, last-minute merchandise purchases, or medical needs. New York can be expensive, but with smart planning, every single dollar spent will be worth it. This brings us to our final verdict. Is traveling to New York for the 2026 FIFA World Cup worth it? The answer is an absolute resounding yes. This is going to be the most culturally diverse, hyper-energetic, and historic sporting event of our generation. New York City is already magical on a regular day, but when you inject the raw, electrifying passion of the World Cup into its veins, it is going to be completely legendary. Our ultimate recommendations are simple. Book your accommodation in New Jersey right now. Rely 100% on public trains to beat the traffic. Mix cheap street food with iconic deli spots to save money. And always buy your match tickets from official sources. This is your moment to be part of global sports history. What country are you cheering for this summer? Are you planning to make the legendary journey to New York? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this ultimate travel guide helpful, smash that like button, share it with your football travel crew, and don't forget to subscribe for more elite cinematic World Cup coverage. Thank you so much for watching. Keep the passion alive, and we will see you live in New York for the beautiful game.